Hey everybody, this is your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. I am back with another damn video for tonight. Tonight is Tuesday. Yes, November 26th, 2019. People are out there shopping. People are cooking their food. Some people are cooking their food early. If that is you, I hope you're having a great time with your family. If you all are going out to visit your families, you all please be safe out there on the roads. Do not drink and drive. Hope you all, I'm wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll probably be coming back with y'all to talk with y'all um about what's going on the YouTube streets. My name is Miss Nicole Tyler, aka Sexy Clean the Ruler. You all see the title of this video. It is entitled The Misconceptions of Onsight April. Now, I named the video that, and also put Onsight April's name in the title because I was over there on Olivia the Oracle's channel today. Shout out to her. You all go support her channel, subscribe, and watch her videos. Actually, I just came from over Fire Babe's channel, and she was going in on Olivia because Olivia was talking about white magic and black magic, but blah, 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 blah. So she cut some of her commentary short to go in on Olivia, but I will not be discussing no damn white magic and black magic, okay? I'm going to be discussing what people were talking about in the chat. Now, if you all were in Olivia the Oracle's chat this morning, I think she had Kwani in her chat. She had Spillerboy in her chat. I can't think of any more content creators that was in her chat. But it was a very interesting chat because people are still talking. I think the name of her video has something to do with uh, the uncrowning of the king, or the king has been dethroned or something like that. I don't even know the exact title. And you all know she's talking about Sean Bradley. She's talking about Tracy and Club Chat. So the chat is what was very interesting to me, as well as Olivia, because people were in the chat talking about the beginning of how Onsight April, Club Chat, Sean Bradley, how all of them got together, and how this sector became the sector that it is. And it was just very interesting to me how they were giving a lot of attention to Onsight April. Now, I've listened to a lot of Onsight April's videos when she talks about VS and how she was in TSCC. But what I did not know, from what I know about TSCC, I know that, they were talking about the Kaya, T.S. Madison situation, how that kind of divided everybody. I also was one who was a fan of Kaya and T.S. Madison. I also was divided, and I was on T.S. Madison's side. I guess that is how VS got to be, got to have TSCC. What is it? Team Small Claims Court. That's how that was born out of the TS Kaya situation, where she had a lot of people, with her. I think Jay Dunn, maybe Amazing Grace, Onsight April. Who else was part of that crew? Anyway, it's a whole lot of people that were a part of that are not a part of that now. So in the beginning, I'm guessing that it was just all so great and fun. They were talking about in Olivia's chat. They were saying how TSCC used to be fun. They used to have all these talent shows. They used to act like they were having, when you would come into the chat, it was like you was at a party. You would have somebody act like they're sending drinks. They would have food. They will also have some type of karaoke and singing. Chopper, he's still a part of TSCC, but he was a part of it then. I'm guessing that he would sing as well. I think I heard too that April never was fond of Chopper singing, but they would all sing and all this. It was fun at a time, at one time, and somehow, I don't know. Let me see what I can read in this chat. Somehow they all. So I think something that what I gathered from the chat is that it all turned when VS had a psychic come onto the channel, come onto the platform, and they said that everybody was very, very scared of this psychic, and that the psychic was. They said that the psychic seemed like she was demonic. They said that the only some of the things that they remembered that the psychic was saying is that she was saying something about people are gonna die, and was saying all kinds of negative stuff towards them, and said that they were very scared. Now the Ramsey, her name has came up back into the YouTube news because allegedly she gave allegedly somehow she gave or told Sean how to take a spiritual bath, some type of white magic. That came up in the news today. And so from what I'm hearing too, what S. Hutchinson is talking about, was saying that on-site April is very, very scared of witchcraft. She believes in God and she's scared of witchcraft. So I guess when VS had this psychic come onto her platform, I guess in 2018, everybody was scared of this psychic. They said this psychic was talking about death and hell and all kinds of negativity um, surrounding TSCC. And they were saying that once that happened, that's when a lot of negativity started with TSCC. This is what I'm gathering from being in that chat, okay? Listening to the chat today, um, listening to Olivia the Oracle today. So Onsite April's name came up, and somehow it was brought up in the chat that Onsite April is the one who reached out to Sean. Now, I don't know if this is true, but this is what was brought up in this chat, that someone said that Onsite April is the one uh, who reached out to Sean and was really close to Sean, and she was the one talking to Sean behind the scenes. Because it's also been rampant going on the last couple of days through in the YouTube streets that April is the one who is bringing Sean's platform down and bringing Club Chat down. Now, I'm not saying this. Let me say this because, some Club Chat may be in the bushes. I'm saying this is what's in the YouTube streets. So do not nobody come over here and say that I said this stuff. This is what I'm hearing, okay? And I always say that when if this is what I've heard. So people are saying that April is the one who's in Sean's ear, that she came on promoting TSCC. Now, when I was listening to them, because I remember being in a chat with them all, I didn't know these people at that time. And at that time, that from what I remember, Onsite April was cool with VS, and she was saying VS was her little sister, and they were going at Chopper because allegedly VS had put out Chopper's HIV status, okay? And they were going back and forth. I know that they were gonna go to court and all this stuff, and they had brought it to Sean's platform, but people were saying that Onsite April, that she and Sean became friends. Spillet Boy was in the chat. Let me see something that he said. He said, April, let me see if I can read this comment. It says, April told him, meaning April told Sean, to his face that she took over his platform. And he said, and I sat and laughed. So I'm guessing that Spillet Boy and Sean were talking about this situation when they were friends, and that that he agrees that April have some type of responsibility to, as far as if that's promoted the downfall of his platform. I don't think his platform is falling or plateauing, but I think that being with all this drama that has gone on, I think that it has taken a toll on all of our platforms, to be honest, including mine. But so I was just very perplexed, confused, in shock that people are saying that on-site April, some of the things that they were saying in the that I'm hearing in the streets is that on-site April, and from S. Hudson, I think I listened to her, they were saying that she's on the phone talking to everybody because she is the auntie of the sector, and that she talked to a lot of people, and I guess for some reason, her being doing all of that, also, being very close to Sean, also being in TSCC at one time. Now she's with Club Chat. I guess people are trying to find someone to place the blame on um, what is going on with Sean and Club Chat, and finding out why it seems that in it could be seen that they're being attacked. Now I know people are going to say, no, Nicole, that's not right, that is not what's happening. But it seems that everybody is has something to say about Club Chat and Sean. Everybody's trying to find out where what is the origin? How did this start? Um, why are they in the news? Why is it now having a lot of negative publicity around it? Why is people talking about witchcraft? Why is people talking about black magic? Miss Mullins, her name even popped up in the chat too. So people are saying, and then you have Olivia also was saying that she even had put spells on the Club Chat and Sean, either on Sean. So people, so it's just, to me, it's like, really is On-Site April, do we think that she has something to do with um what's going on with Club Chat? Do we think that was she a positive force for Club Chat? Was she negative for Club Chat? um when I did really come to know On-Site April, I remember her just being on there with VS in the beginning with TSCC. Then I remember her when, once they fell apart with her and TSCC, VS fell out. Then she was on Sean's platform, and she was, going to bat for her little brother, Sean Bradley. Then came in Kwani. Then everybody was saying, On-Site April really don't like nobody close to Sean. So Kwani came in between that. So, I mean, it's just so much that's going on with that whole thing that I think people want to know how it got started. So I was just really baffled when On-Site April name came up in the chat. And it was just a lot of conversation. You all really have to go and look at that video. I did a screen recording of it. I see this one of the subscribers, French Inhale, said On-Site is a snake. So a lot of people now are trying to blame it on, damn it, On-Site April. It's crazy. Spiller Boy said, I would never indulge with April. She was all in my IG back then. I ignored her. I don't do dealings with monsters. That is what Spiller Boy said in the chat today. He said he don't do dealings with monsters. So for some reason, he is blaming On-Site April for some of what's going on. This person named French Inhale said On-Site April was the devil that gave him all of his wishes. His wishes well opened up the door for it when. Let me go back. Let me finish reading what I was reading. Let me see. They opened up all his wishes. Let me see. I would never indulge with April. Opened up the door for it when she called in and did all this mess. So some people are saying when On-Site April called in, he would allow her to call in, and to be honest, I was looking at some of those lives, and it would be lit. She would be going in because she'd be telling everything that she knew about TSCC VS. He would have 800 or 900 in the chat. Um, so I guess that's why people are saying that she um took over the platform at that time. But I was just, did anyone see the video today? It was very, very interesting. It was a lot of tea being spilled in the chat. And Olivia was just as shocked as I was because she didn't know the origin of it either. So I was just listening. It was very enlightening, but I don't know if I'm gonna look at the whole situation and say it's On-Site April's fault. I don't know if you can just blame it on one whole thing. I think that Club Chat has been, have done some positive things. I think that when they went to Vegas so Sean can be with his subscribers and his viewers. A lot of his viewers and subscribers sent him birthday gifts. They sent him gifts. They also has donated to Sean. They also have had donated to colleges and things like that. So there has been some positivity that has come out of Club Chat. But it seems that a lot of people have a problem with, I'm even hearing that they're like a cult. Like, what the world? Now, one minute, we were against cults because we were saying, people were saying that that's what VS had over there. Now, I guess, people have just labeled her as being just so damn demonic. Now, people are saying that Club Chat is like a cult. I don't really think of them as a cult. Um, I think people are looking for a scapegoat, and now it seems like Onsight April is being labeled, as the person that may have uh, put all this negativity on Sean's platform, according to what I heard in that chat today. So I just wanted really to come to y'all and see if you all heard anything and that what you all were thinking, because Miss Nicole is always asking a question. Now I know that Deanna is the president, the queen, the ruler of the WGQs. We got questions, but she just don't know. Nicole Tyler always got questions. I always got questions, Deanna. Exactly, Nicole. Let me see, April. Okay. Mm-mm. So yeah, so April's name came up a lot today in this chat, and if you seen me, they were not saying anything nice about Onsight April. Let me see, Miss Olivia speaking up super chats. Okay, I was very okay. Some people were saying that Onsite April will be jealous of a lot of the women in club chat, specifically Kwani. That's why they said Kwani had to leave. People were saying that she was jealous of D Ramsey. But what she would do is she would try to be friends with these women, but really she has to be the ace boon coon in charge. But I mean, I really don't see where it would be Onsite April's fault if I don't understand. I mean, and then to have Spiller Boy, he's co-signing. He's co-signing, saying that he never really, was attracted to her in that way, that he didn't oblige her in any type of conversation. He knew that she was a snake. He knew that she was no good. She's a monster. So I never really looked at Onside April as being a monster or any of those things. But I think that I think just like they're saying that Tracy likes being a part of a group, maybe Onsite April likes being a part of a group too. Do I think that there is some manipulation behind the scenes? I would say for sure there's manipulation behind the scenes, because a lot of times I'm behind the scenes too, and sometimes I do see what's going on behind the scenes that could be labeled as manipulation. So I definitely would say there's manipulation behind the scenes. Um, oof.
Is that right, Kwani? Is that what happened?
Okay, this is Olivia.
Wow. Lady Tia said April still love VS. She used to be VS heavy hitters, so SB thought he had the T. Oh wow! So he didn't have no sister, no? Child, honey. Hey, Ronnie Q. I've been calling Onsight out when she said FB Photoshop them braids out her hair. What? Jessica said that Lady Tia SB tongue is dry and chapped. Could use a good scrubbing, child. Making it work for me. Said on-site old alias was. I know that making it work for me. Cammy Sammy said April was looking for someone to help VS take VS down. Wow.
That's also something that came up too, is that on-site April is obsessed with VS.
Used to be great. Wow. And he invited in that demon, and it all went to crap. Child.
I don't think that. I think that it started off as them is a lot of people being obsessed with VS and wanting to take her down, but I don't think that people are obsessed with VS today. I definitely don't think that. I think that people were obsessed with VS, including Fire Babe. I think that a lot of people was obsessed with VS because VS was doxing people,
Refusing,
saying things about children.
feel some kind of derogatory way about wisdom, and folks be trying to warn them, but because they are fools, they cannot listen and take heed to the warning. See, that's Tracy's problem. Evidently it's SB's problem too, because I did not know the origin story. And I am not lying to y'all. I had no idea that Onsight April called into Sean Bradley's show, and that is the reason why him and VS are more enemies right now. Because of her. Wow. Wow. Woo, child, I'm glad I did this live this morning. I've been on here a year and didn't know the origin story. Child. Right, April. April and Kwani don't mix. Kwani said true. Lady Tia said he knew. Making it work, said April broke up that friendship with Miss Q. Wow, wow. Right to be told, said Spiller Boy, tell it! Those super chats make him a laugh. He got greedy. Uh-huh. Lady Tia said April was so mad when Kwani came out there to court. Ooh, the chat crowned Kwani. April was 38 hot. Ooh, child. Somebody, was it Shelly, that said that Onsight April was trying to dry beg her for some some money to go take a trip to go help Shire in court or something like that? Is that what that's about, Lady Tia? Ronnie Q said, well, now they have that lush. Okay. D. Ramsey cussing people out. Somebody said she took down a video cussing people out and having to delete the videos in the morning.
I don't know if that's actually true about On-Site April breaking up, being with SB and VS being mortal enemies. I don't necessarily believe that. Um, Lord, I from what I remember, I really don't know. Maybe On-Site April will have to explain that, but I do remember VS doing when she was doing her beef watch. She did mention something about Sean Bradley doing something with foster kids. I don't know the exact context, and and I think from what I remember, she did that because she said that they were doing a blackout. Now I was not privy to none of that information in the beginning. I just remember that what was going on. And because I think VS said that Sean Bradley violated the blackout, that's why she went in on him. And but far as them, but what brought them to the blackout is what I don't know. Now, what came out in the chat is they saying that April is the reason why they were mad in the beginning. Now, I never even heard that till today. I never heard that. I don't know if that's true or not. So, and I've heard April tell the story many times, but I've never heard her say why why it came to that. I'm thinking that they all stopped being around VS because of the doxing, because of the things she was saying about Chopper, and people left because of that. April says that VS was obsessed with her. She bought her a wig. I think she tried to pay her phone bill, that she even cried over April and things like that. And when April left is when it all went to hell, because I'm guessing, according to April, VS wanted her to come back to the group. Now I don't know if that's really true because I haven't heard April exactly say that, but I did hear her say those things, but I don't know if that's what brought the blackout and why Sean Bradley really was mad at VS. Now I have heard Sean Bradley say, um, you know, what will make y'all stop fighting? And VS said death. We're gonna fight till death. But I don't know if that would make VS hate Sean Bradley or Sean Bradley hate VS. Or to bring about a blackout if Sean is being the mediator. So it is some missing parts, but they were saying that it was really all stemmed from On-Site April. So that's why I entitled the video Misconceptions, because there's so many pieces missing, and which brings it back to, what S. Hutchison saying that On-Site April calls her and tells her things about Sean Bradley. Now, I do feel a way about that, because if Sean Bradley and On-Site April are very good friends, you know, I think that's a violation of trust. If that did happen, I do feel that it is a violation of trust. But I mean, they will have to work that out. Sean Bradley, Onside April, they'll have to work that out. If they are very close, I'm sure, if they are really friends, they'll work through it. But I do feel like it is a violation of trust. And also, if this violation of trust is where people are going back behind Sean Bradley's back and saying things and doing things and being manipulative to the point where it is bringing a platform down, then there is a lot of people who need to, a lot of people need to be called to the carpet, and a conversation must be had. And I don't think this has anything to do with any of us in our sector except Club Chat and Sean. They will have to have a conversation. He will have to have a conversation with his members, and that's something that they need to work out with them between themselves. Who they let inside a club chat, who they can trust, who they staying off the phones and talking to people about things that happen, so it don't get leaked out into the sector where all of us are going to do content on it. So, I just was very shocked today, y'all. When I tell y'all I was shocked at a lot of the stuff that was going on in that chat, I was just in some kind of a shock.
Dabbles in white magic. Can we raise a love offering for her to get some blue magic on the scalp? She sure do need some blue magic. D-Row child, D-Row gang. That's why probably why I falling out. She dealing with that white magic and it's screwing her up in the head. You can't do stuff like that. Your blood don't have nothing to do with white magic. Sure, it's so watered down to where it don't even work anyway. But it will suck you dry. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know why they are mad for real. Why S. Hutchinson and Onsite April is mad.
All right. It's weak magic, but it's still magic.
Because I do feel like whatever transpired on Heidi's live that night, I was watching that live and I didn't see anything that was out of the ordinary. Now it did come back to me behind the scenes that Tracy was in that live. I didn't see Tracy in that live, but somebody said they saw Tracy in the live saying things against Shelly. I did not see that. I didn't see it. And maybe because I was under my regular name. But that's what I did hear. And they said that's why Shelly was going off and saying that if anybody have people in their chat talking about her, she's going to go at the person who's the channel is under. So I was like, oh, okay. I said, but I never saw Tracy in the chat. Then someone said that Onsight April mentioned Shelly's name. And I was watching the live, so I was like, man, am I sleep watching this because I'm missing a lot of stuff. And they said that April said something about Shelly or to Shelly while she was on that live with she was on a panel on Heidi's panel with with oh no the latest point of view, but I never saw anything negative. So that's when Shelly was going off. I didn't know why the hell she was going off. I was like, I watched that live, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. The only thing I did hear, I thought I heard Heidi saying that she's for Tracy and Shelly. I thought I heard that. So, another thing that I say to y'all is that if you're not really cool with a person, then why be fake to a person, acting like you cool with them when you're really not cool with them. You're trying to gain a person's trust so you can talk to them on the phone, so that you can record phone calls. So time mad day come, you got all this content, you got all this selective anger to put out on the YouTube streets. I mean, maybe that's what was happening. And I said also, Shelly, I don't think Shelly ever seen it for Onsight April, if you ask me, because she was with TSCC. Shelly was with TS Madison. And then when Shelly was with TSCC supporting them, Onsight April was on Sean's side. It was huge divide. So she never really seen it for Onsight April. So for them to link up and try to be friends and have all these conversations behind the scenes, and to where Onsight April would let her guard down to trust Shelly, is just baffling to me. I'm just in shock that even happened. So, Shelly saying that she's gonna put out the receipts. She haven't put out the receipts yet. I'm guessing that hopefully, a lot of people were complaining about Shelly receipts as well, saying that Shelly is not playing the parts that she's talking about. So you trying to goop the kids, Shelly. Just play your part too. A lot of times, y'all, you have a conversation with a person and it's a two-way conversation. You saying something about a person, say the other person ain't even thinking about the person. The other person come to you talking about them and they recording you and then making you say stuff about them when really you wouldn't even ever say it if they wouldn't have said nothing about them first. So you just need to just play the whole conversation, Shelly, what you said and what anybody said. Let show play the whole damn thing instead of just playing what the other person said. I think you're trying to goop the kids with that one. Cause then some I think I heard also that you recorded you called pressure cooker, I think I heard, and you went off and left a message. You recorded yourself leaving a message and act like it was a conversation. So, we have to question your credibility, Shelly. I mean, I don't see you trying to goop nobody, but are you trying to goop the kids? I mean, why are you doing this for real? What is your point of doing this? Are you, after you put this out, are you still gonna be cool with Club Chat and Sean? You just don't want to be friends with Onsight April and Deanna? Like what is the point of this whole thing? So I'm y'all know I'm always asking questions because a lot of stuff sometimes don't make no damn sense. It just people be mad for no reason.
Jessica said, amen to that. Quantity said, very true. Sean Wallace said, facts, right to be told. Said, facts. Kay Summers, that's what I was saying on your live a few weeks ago. There are so many new people who don't know the origin but have so much to say. You're absolutely right about that, right to be told. Absolutely right. I had to make my bones on this side the hard way. Okay, and people coming in, they don't know the history, they don't do the background, they only listen to one or two content creators. Then you jump out in the streets and start windmilling for somebody, and you don't even know who you windmilling for.
Right.
Okay,
That's
because you're
facts.
lazy. You're too lazy to do the history, and then some of them just real basic. And they don't care if they're telling a lie or the truth. They just want to be saying something. Okay, that's the problem too going on around here. Don't make no sense. Strawberry wants to whatever be. What did the psych? I guess the psychic say to each of them. Whatever B said, I'm gonna say the psychic was evil and predicted death and said people were going to hell. Oh wow, really? What the heck is going on? I definitely was not around by then. Golden Nibbler says better bind that binding because SB will come out screaming on the YT streets. He's still bound. I ain't got to bind him no more. He good. He good. He can say whatever he want to say. He bound. Okay? He is bound. And part of the reason why I had to bind him is because of D. Ramsey. Okay? That's part of the reason why I had to bind him because of D. Rogaine. Because I felt something in my spirit. And D. Ramsey, if you listen, never will you ever backdoor me with that white magic girl. Do you understand me? I'm just saying. That's part of the reason why I had to bind him, though. For real. And that ain't got nothing to do with beef. Because I be watching in the background, okay? I guard mine. I guard my soul. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, you won't.
Now, that is crazy to where they bringing up black magic and all this kinds of stuff. And Miss Mullins was brought into it. I think she is a psychic. And then TSCC had a psychic. And as you can hear, somebody wrote in the chat that that she predicted evil and death and all this kind of stuff. So Chat, I don't get down with those psychics. I get down with what I believe in. My ancestors, God, prayer, and I go by a lot of energy. And sometimes you just have to sit there and be quiet and watch how people move. Now that's how I get down. And so people were saying that Chopper was very upset about the psychic and that he did not want the psychic to read him at all. I said he was very upset. and very afraid of the psychic. So I don't know what is going on with all this witchcraft in the sector now. I don't know if there is witchcraft in the sector. Um, I'm not going to let it touch me because I don't have nothing to do with the witchcraft. I'm not afraid of witchcraft. And so it already can't touch me because I don't really get down with it too much for it to come over here and do anything to me. I already feel like my energy is strong enough to bind it up and just, throw it to where it need to go and let the ancestors do what they need to do with it in a spiritual form. So I don't let none of that come over here and bother me. But I mean, when you do have let people in your space that do believe in that witchcraft, you do need to be careful because you don't know if these people's intentions are pure. People say they love you, they hug you. You don't know why they're hugging you, what they are saying, why they're hugging you to themselves or to the to demonic spirits, why they're hugging you. While you on the phone with some of these people, you don't know, if they are recording you and they're playing your voice back and they whispering demonic connotations over your voice, and all kinds of stuff could be happening behind the scenes when you elicit white magic, black magic, and all these kinds of demonic spirits. So you need to be careful. And as we can see, this has been a rough year for a lot of us in this sector when it comes to a lot of beefing, a lot of darkness. I never even told anybody, but somebody actually called all the schools where I'm at here in Richmond, and they were sending a lot of the schools here in Richmond um copies of my videos. And then what they were doing was telling all the security guards at a lot of these schools, because I know a lot of principals at many schools. And what they were doing was they told all these principals and all these security guards that I had a gun. And so that's why I wasn't really getting into it, what I would tell y'all little bits and pieces. But yeah, but they so that when I came up off the bus, or if I'm on the property, people would just, the security was checking me thinking I had a gun on me. So, I mean, I don't know who did it. To be honest, I contributed that to VS because I know that she's, dox you and do all this weird, crazy stuff. But in reality, I don't know who did something like that. But I thought that it was very dangerous because I don't need no police officers or no security guards running up on me while I'm at a school and thinking that I have a weapon and would have just shot me down dead in the damn street. So yeah, I was talking to a whole lot of principals and therapists, all kind of stuff. Not therapists, but counselors at different schools, because I know a lot of people at a lot of schools here in Richmond. And people were calling me and telling me they had seen my video and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I was like, "What?" I mean, I don't even work at these schools, but people I know a lot of people at schools, and they were telling me that they were talking to the security team and all this over me, telling people that I have a gun. Like I'm gonna come and do something to the kids. So you have to be careful out there with some of these people on YouTube. So I mean, it has been a lot of dark stuff going on in our sector, and I'm really hoping that next year, that we can leave all that stuff here in this year, and that we start next year off, with good commentary, even if it's on each other. That it's not as dark, it's not negative, that we're not doxing and trying to put people's deceased parents online and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that happened, Cindy. Yeah, that's what I dealt with when I went back to school this year, child. I was already alerted a week or two before. I had different teachers calling me, and I had different nurses calling me from all different schools, because what happened was they didn't know what nurse it was. So you have a lot of nurses that work in all the schools, And because you have a lot of mentally challenged children out there, you have a lot of special need children out there who have nurses. So all these nurses were on guard. And I thought that it really put a lot of the nurses in jeopardy for our lives, that people are saying these nurses got guns and stuff working around kids. So thankfully, I got the information. I was able to go through the right channels to talk to the right people and tell them about these crazy people on YouTube, and that they'll do anything for a damn storyline. And that's why I was telling y'all, like every other day I wanted to quit YouTube. Like, what the hell this mess is going on? Because they looking at me like, Nicole, is it really even worth it? Like, somebody could have ran up on you thinking you pulling out, pulling out your badge or something to get into the school or something, and they could think that you have a gun and shoot you. All kind of crazy stuff people were saying to me, calling me a week or two before I went back to school, because you got crazy people out here calling and sending videos. And all the nurses, a lot of nurses were at different schools were put on guard, really. And it really was over me, little me, Nicole Tyler. So yeah, so that's what had happened with me, y'all. So I don't know who did it for real, to be honest. I can't say it was VS. I don't really know. I just know that she do crazy stuff like that.
I know you won't. It ain't a crystal strong enough, okay, to get that binding off of Sean Bradley. Do you hear me?
Y'all
I'm just
like
saying.
the video, you guys. Like the
Like
video.
that. Okay? So you keep holding on to D Ramsey, Sean Bradley. Keep on. Child, please. Anyway. Moving forward, due process said the spirit of chaos, Mona and Stormery absolutely stirred up, has transformed to outright debauchery. You right about that? Due process, you right about that? Yes, I am. That Stormery thing, whatever it was that she was doing in that graveyard, honey, she came on with an agenda, honey. Okay, her and Mona Simone, they had an agenda. But y'all don't have to go back into them old videos to realize what we're talking about that whole situation. And because of that whole situation, that's part of the reason why I started getting videos in this sector and start paying attention to this sector. It came out of that whole chaos situation over there. All them chaos demons over there running wild. Girl, it was just too much. It was too much. And it kind of bled over here into this sector.
Okay, I just read a comment. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily April or anybody's fault. But what I'm thinking is just people just trying to pin it on anybody. People just trying to find out, you know, why it's going on, whose fault it is, and they just trying to pin it on anybody. So when I was listening to Olivia's video this morning, I was just in shock that Onsight April name even came up. I was like, what the world Onsite April got to do with this? But then they were just breaking it down throughout the chat. Some of the people who were here last year, people who was here during the Kaya and Madison situation, T.S. Madison situation, and they were just saying that in their eyes, they thinking that Onsite April is giving Sean bad advice. And I think maybe even too, this is what Spillet Boy thinks as well. But nobody can say that. I don't think nobody can say that just because Shelly had a call with Onsite April and Onsite April might have said some things about Sean. That don't means that I think that Sean Bradley is his own damn man. So I don't think that he just sits there and listen to Onsite April and listen to the women, and then he goes about his day doing what other people want him to do. I think that he makes his own damn decisions. So I think I was just really surprised by that, you guys, when I listened to the live today. Like, what? I think that I mean, the story is interesting far as On-Site April. I think the logic of that, I'm not gonna say it's possible, but I mean it could be something that happened. I think that, she is a good friend of Sean, but I don't think that, all of this is just to bring Club Chat down and all this thing, because a person appears to be manipulative or jealous. So I don't think that. So we just have to keep our ears to the YouTube streets. And but these are some things that people are talking about. I was just really surprised that it was in Olivia's chat and that Spiller Boy had so much to say. Now I haven't seen Spiller Boy do a video because I really thought that he was going to do a video about this. But I haven't seen him do no video. So, but he had a whole lot to say in Olivia's chat regarding on-site April.
Chaos demons flying around.
Yeah, he had a whole lot to say. So I think people just want to blame some damn body. And so right now, people are trying to say this on-site April. So I was just like, well, I've never seen this, but I'll put it out to my chat on my channel and see what they think. Hmm. Well, I think that when I mean, I don't think that people saw that with all that when that situation with TSCC and Sean Bradley happened. I don't think that people would think that it would be going on for a whole damn year. I don't think that people thought, oh my God, we're gonna have to call 911 on this person. We're gonna have to report this person for doxing. We're gonna have to report this person for saying something negative about my daughter. Like when it comes to Fire Babe. I mean, and I'm hearing now that Fire Babe didn't even go to damn court. That it was just all for, and I could believe that because that's what Fire Babe does. That she didn't even go to court, got a restraining order on VS. Because somebody was saying it's not even in the system. Then I heard people say, well, it don't even have to be in the system. So I'm like, I don't even know. I mean, Fire Babe never produced the receipt for the lawyer. She never really produced anything. She had a bunch of paperwork, but, you know, I think that when people went behind her and was looking it up in the system, won't nothing there. So this is, I'm going to say alleged because Fire Babe showed a bunch of paperwork. I don't know what the hell the paper was saying. So, but I know she never produced no damn lawyer, and I think that was the main reason for that GoFundMe that she wanted Sean to contribute to. So I don't think that no one saw that this sector this year would turn out to where people have been doxxed and people have to call the police. You know, Even the situation what happened to me this year going back to school, people telling the security and the principals at every school here that, you know, there's somebody that may be a danger to the school and all this. I mean, I never seen all this happen. I didn't predict that this would happen. So I think people are just trying to blame it on some damn body. But I don't think it's fair to just blame it on-site April.
Every spiritual bath, no thanks, shine a spirit. And then Ronnie Q said, I said nothing about it, so okay. Enough said. You can't let everybody in your space. No, especially your psychic space. You can't do that. That don't work. That's gonna end bad. That's not gonna end well for you. No, it's not. Oh no, it's not. You can't do that to people. Don't allow people to do that. That's a bad thing. That's a problem. You know. Sean Wallace said this sector started from Sean and VS. That's why they both have major narcissistic character issues. They are both cult leaders. Why? Oh, really? The sector started with VS and Sean. Wow. That's why Sean keep thinking he can make him a new sector, huh? Child. Child. Let me scroll down. It was heartbreaking to see that unfold. Then everything went left. Wow, Jessica B said, Miss Olivia, do you remember when SB interviewed Wiley's mom? No, I don't. And sister, no, I don't.
Now, Jessica B said that Sean Bradley interviewed Wiley's mom and sister. I've never seen that. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Y'all tell me in the chat. Did Sean Bradley interview Wiley's mom and sister? Now, I thought that was Armand Wiggins. I've never known anything about Sean Bradley interviewing Wiley's mom and sister. So I don't know why Jessica B put that in the chat today. Yeah, that was Cindy. Yeah, that was Armand Wiggins. I don't know why Jessica B said that was Sean Bradley. I was like, what? Where you get that from? So there was a lot of conflicting statements being thrown out in that chat today. It was just very interesting. And I think she meant Armand Wiggins. And then Pretty T had Armand Wiggins on her show and they discussed it. Now Armand Wiggins he was on Facebook at first, and that's when he interviewed um Wiley's mom, and Wiley's sister, and they were really trying to get out if anything had happened with the grandmother. Now they both said no, so that's a false statement. So when people say that, that's really a false statement, because I actually was in that live that day. Mhm. The only thing that we all could wait for is if Shelly is going to drop the receipts, and the only thing I can ask is if she's going to drop the receipts, then just do both both voices, the conversation, instead of don't do, chop it up and edit it. That's the only thing that we can ask for. But I mean, and I don't really care one way or another if she do it don't for real, because at this point a whole lot of people are getting hurt behind this situation. you know um I hope club chat stay together. I'm not wishing that they break up or any of that. I hope they stay together, because like I said, they have done some positive things out there for their group. um That's all I can ask for. Prayer. We send prayers to everybody. We don't want no negativity to happen to nobody. We just want all of them to stay together. Stay together, be together. We want Tracy to be with her pieces and her be together. Whoever gonna rock with Tracy, rock with Tracy. I mean, even if you still rock with Sean, that's fine too. I don't think that we should be divided. You like who you want to like. We're all adults. And that's just how I feel about that. And thank you, Melissa, for being moderating tonight. Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. I mean, I don't really want nobody to break up. And, like Jay Wilson, he says he's here for it. He don't feel sorry for nobody and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you don't want people to, you seen what can happen. You see that people are calling the police on people. You don't want it to get that damn far, you know. We don't need to end this year with a big damn bang. Okay. We done had enough bangs throughout this whole damn year. We don't need to end it with no big bangs. Yeah, people are sick. You right about that. Let me see. Give Shelly an applause because she brought unnecessary drama to Sean and Club Chat. It could have been handled offline, but no. Yeah, I don't even. That's what I was saying with Shelly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why Shelly did all. That's what I'm so confused. I know she probably gonna make video about me, or either she's gonna ignore me because I'm probably a non-factor to her, which is fine. But I don't know why Shelly did all of that. I have no idea. Don't none of it make no sense. And she always saying that she don't really, rock with people. She stays on her own side. She stays on her own channel with her army, and that she doesn't fraternize with people. But then it was said that she was trying to get on the panel. So, which one is it? Are you trying to get on the panel, or, what is the reason for this? Are you mad because you didn't get on the panel? Then you threw shots at the panel saying that somebody is late and all this stuff. First, you want to be on the panel to talk about mental illness. Then you don't want to be on the panel. Like, what is the real reason? hmm Well, I think that once people show their hand and you see how people rock, then you say, well, I don't want to rock with people like that anymore. You learn your lesson. So yeah, you do have to be careful out here. You right about that. You right about that. And then too, when it comes to me, so many people believed all that stuff that happened this year. So a lot of people are always threatening my job, to be honest. They don't know nothing about me. They don't know nothing about what I do on my job. But yet They always are threatening me. Now, I'm not even a person that doxes anybody. I'm not even a person that posts people information for real. But yet people want to come after me and put me in danger. So, you have to look at like what have Nicole Tyler done to really deserve this? And I'm just lucky that it didn't go far left, you know. Cause you do got some trigger happy policemen out there. Yeah. Shelly uses bipolar to cover up. Mm. Well, people are waiting for her to drop these receipts. I could care less for real because we don't even know why she dropping them. I mean, what is she? I can see it when she was dropping the receipts on VS. We knew why, because VS came for her daughter. Okay, so she felt like, okay, you messing with the right one, so I'm gonna let all your tea out. But what is the real? Why are you doing that to Onsight April? What has Onsight April done to you to make you wanna put her on blast? She didn't do anything to your daughter. She didn't say anything about your husband. She didn't threaten to come to your town and do anything to you. So what is the real reason, behind this behavior? So Pam Fowler said to break up club chat. Well, I don't think you can break up club chat. You know, I don't think you can break up club chat. I really don't think you can, because I mean, like I said, club chat have been together for a while. They've been doing real good things together. So I mean, you're gonna always have some people that want to leave. I mean, that's just in any organization. You said it looks like it's working. You say you think it's working. How you learning? Well, no, I don't think that club chat is breaking up. I do think people are leaving, but I mean, but like I said, everything is not for a lifetime. Some things are just for a season. You said he kicked Tracy out. Which I don't think Tracy was never club chat in the beginning. Tracy was never club chat. I think everybody, like we said on the first live tonight, she just was associated with club chat. She was never really club chat. So I mean, I think that I don't even know why them two were really beefing. I don't know about the subliminals that were thrown earlier this week at Tracy. I don't know why. I heard that it was because of doxing. I really, like I said, I don't believe that's the real reason. That's my personal belief. I don't believe that's the real reason, because Rick Reed was doxing and everybody was with it, including me when he was doxing. I ain't gonna say I was for the doxing, but you could say that I was in some of the chat, so I listened to him when he was doxing people. And I did see some club chat members in there. I saw Teresa's pieces in there. And we was all okay, Rick. All right, do your thing, Rick, when he was doxing. So I'm not gonna say, people were saying, well, Tracy was doxing. Okay, Rick Reed would drop doxing. Everybody was there applauding it. So we can't say that is why that people are saying she was doxing. I'm not with that. You can't applaud one person and then condemn the other. To me that's selective and fake. Okay, then I heard something about Tracy playing other people's content. Well, to me, that would have to do with the person content that she is streaming. I told her she could stream mine. I don't care. I don't care if people stream my stuff. People don't want to stream my stuff anyway. But she didn't stream my stuff. I didn't have no problem with it. People put my name and titles. They take my content. They take my likeness. They do all kind of stuff to Miss Nicole Tyler. You see, I don't even really get upset over it. If the person who had a problem with the streaming, then that was up to them to contact Tracy and say, Tracy, don't stream my no more. Tracy probably would say, okay, and that'll be it. So while other people was getting mad because she was streaming stuff is beyond me. It don't even have nothing to do with anybody else. So I don't think that was the case either. Now that's what I'm hearing in the streets. Oh, she was streaming people's stuff. I didn't like it, so I'm mad. Okay, well, all you got to do is just cut your phone off or go to another channel. You ain't got to watch it. So I'm like, what? That don't none of that makes sense. Hey, Tracy.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm on live. I'm on live.
Them people at Walmart is crazy.
They crazy shopping for
Bro, we
Thanksgiving.
couldn't even work.
Oh Lord.
They in there going crazy.
They in there going crazy. They ready to get their food for Thanksgiving.
It's too late.
Oh Lord. It ain't too late. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Mom, come on now.
People cooking tomorrow is the day people.
They had all month.
Oh Lord. Oh goodness. And do you have a personal problem with April? I hope if they haven't yet, in contact with April, let her know what's up. Yeah, I think so too now. Love and Care, I think that they have a problem with April. I think they should hit her up behind the scenes as well. Because this show was put out on that chat. I was just in shock listening to that chat today. I was in shock. Teresa, you don't deserve the discussing target has been against you. Yeah, that I don't believe that either. I'm yeah, that's true. Who has called her? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're discussing. I'm sure they're discussing things with April behind the scenes now. And plus, April has had some deaths in her family, so we do send her our condolences to April. So we know that she's been dealing and grieving with some people in her family that passed away. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, Tracy, I did a live today. I was talking about Jay Wilson. And Jay Wilson doing, I guess he done started his second season on you, girl. He's gonna start his second season, child. So get ready for Jay Wilson. Are you gonna do your videos on Jay Wilson this season, or you gonna just ignore him? What you gonna do, Tracy? Are you just gonna leave him alone and go head on with your original content? Or you just gonna go if he telling the lies? I know you gotta debunk it. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. A subscribe from people. Yeah, people was blaming that on Onsight April and Olivia's chat. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. Yeah, I was in shock. Pam says, stay on his neck, Tracy. Don't let Jay Wilson. You stay on his neck. mm. Yeah, I was surprised at that, but you know, well, what we gonna do on our end over here is we just gonna keep it moving. You know, he said I'm not concerned with Jada. Mm, mm. Yeah, so it seemed like to me people was upset that when Sean and Tracy were together, people were upset that they were together. Now that they're apart, they seem happy. I mean, I just can't. Mm-mm-mm. What Tracy do don't even have anything to do with anybody. Let me see. That subliminal video last night made club chat look like a real cult. Yeah, I didn't get to see D Ramsey's video. People been making videos about D Ramsey's video all day. They said that she was intoxicated. They said that she sounded crazy, like it really was a cult. And the famous line that everybody is saying that she said you have to bow down to the king because if it wasn't for him, a lot of our channels wouldn't be popping. And I don't know who she was talking to with that. I'm thinking she might be talking to some of the new YouTubers. I guess she talking to Fire Babe, because I've been on here for 2 years. I just started talking about Sean started in December when I got thrown into that whole mess. So, and before I came into the sector, I was actually doing good numbers before I got over here. So I was like, I don't know who is she talking about. So I mean, then somebody said she was talking about me and them, and I was like, what? So, because they said she was being subliminal. So there we go again with grown people being subliminal, and you don't know who they talking about. Somebody said, drunk man tells no tales. Something Pam said, I'm still confused. You said all of us is crazy, Champagne. Mm, yeah, I didn't hear the video, but they said she took the video down, and then she did. I did see the video tonight where she was deflecting. So I mean, just because you've been drinking don't mean you don't remember what you were saying. You if you had to have that on your heart to put that in a full video like that. So Sean told Shelly on Patreon he wasn't interested in anything she had of recordings of April, but no, she has to let him know because it must be an emergency. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, you just because you were drinking, you did a video, and now today is all of it is null and void. No, you must have had that on your heart. Oh, you got that. I'm gonna go see it too, Champagne. I surely am before I go to bed. I surely am because I didn't hear anybody with the audio. So you the first one. She is just embarrassed because she sounded exactly like a flunky groupie instead of a grown independent woman. And you know what too, what I'm seeing too with everybody, with all the women in our sector, I'm really glad that all the women in the sector is starting to stand up and have their own damn mind. Look how long it took. I'm glad that we all are standing together as women. I'm not gonna go no deeper and deeper than that, but I mean, some of us, thank goodness that we're starting to open our eyes and see, and we can see the manipulation, we can see subliminals. Don't nobody have to come to us and tell us anything. We can see it with our own eyes. We can interpret it for what the hell it is. We can perceive it. Ain't nothing wrong with our perception. You know. So thank goodness that we all are opening up our eyes, and what I am seeing in a lot of chats is a lot of people are agreeing. A lot of the women, because there's more women in our and via the subscribers. But I am seeing a lot of women saying I saw the same thing or I felt the same way. So that's good to where it's not a real huge divide, and at least all of us are seeing the same things. So well, that's the new thing, love and care, is that who was I watching? I was watching somebody video and they brought up Vegas and they were saying that they hope it don't affect Vegas 2020. Um well, I think that a lot of people that already bought their tickets to Vegas, so hopefully um it won't be no divide to where they want their money back, you know. So maybe, people are saying they wanted a clean house before they went to Vegas. So, Tracy, were you planning on going to Vegas? I didn't hear you say you were planning on going. So, mm but it seemed like you and Sean had such a great connection. Let me see. All I know is they can keep the dark religious practices to themselves. Yeah, how you thinking? You right about that. Keep that stuff to yourself. I don't have time for no dark practices. And if I do need to dabble in it, I don't need to tell no damn body on YouTube. Keep it to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear it. Oh, okay, okay. So what? So child. Well, well, Teresa, sometimes a lot of friendships are just for a season. You know, A lot of friendships are just for a reason, for season. Some people are not meant to be friends, for a long time. So you never know what God got planned for you, Tracy. You've been doing good so far. And like I tell people, I've seen you grow for real. I've seen you grow. So you a whole damn year older. All you can do is get better, older, wiser, make better decisions than you did last year. And that's probably why Jada or Jay Wilson is so damn threatened, because he see the real you. And he just mad because you're not his friend anymore. He is just jealous. Yeah, how you thinking? I heard that. I have it. I have the video. she she said she put a spell on Sean. That was crazy. I don't know what Olivia was thinking about. She must was really pissed off with Sean. Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Well, some women, they like being led. I'm not a person that like being led. I've always been by myself and making my own decisions alone. So it's hard for me to really take orders. So I would never be good in no group. I would never be good. I mean, I don't mind being in a group and I know how to take a step back, but I need to be in a group where I can still voice my opinions and I can still be able to communicate my thoughts, and not be shunned for it. You know, I'm not one of those people that just gonna let you tell me what to do, or if you say I don't like that person, okay, I don't like them either. No, I don't get down like that. So Tree's about to go live. She be live soon. Well, thank you, Tracy. People was trying to come between me and Tracy. Oh, Tracy, you need to go and listen to Nicole's live over there. But the thing is I respect Tracy for what Tracy has to offer, or what Tracy has to say, whether it's good or bad. And I hope that she respects me for what I have to say, whether it's good or bad too. I don't never want her to be biased towards me, because that is not no real friend or YouTube ship that I want. When people was talking about me with that subway situation, I didn't get mad at anybody and say you talking about me and this and that and that and this. The only thing I really came out and said is when they did the latest point of view panel, I thought that they could talk about other subjects other than my behavior. Cause I talked about the young man being disrespectful to older women. They could have talked about customer service. They could have talked about a whole lot of different subjects. The police came in there. They could have talked about the police attitude towards me, or it was so many different topics they could have talked about via the subway incident. But they wanted to just keep it on my behavior. That's the only thing I said really about the subway situation. A lot of people did videos. No one was on my side with the subway video. I didn't get mad about it because I respect everybody's opinion. I didn't get mad at nobody. I still was on everybody's side. A lot of people that did do videos, I went to their videos and put a heart and said, "I thank you for your commentary," or "I respect your comment." I was saying stuff like that to people. I wasn't upset about it. I don't try to change people's minds. I don't try to change it because I knew what happened. I was the damn one there. So I know the real. So yeah. Well, yeah, Carrie Cecil. I try to be a good friend, but but when you go through your life being taken advantage of most of your life by friends and things, then that's why I try to stay by myself a lot. Pam Fowler, oh my God. mm. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, Tracy was on my side. Yeah. Rick Reed was on my side too. I had some people that was on my side because they said, well, we weren't there to know why Nicole was acting this way. Cause I've done plenty of videos while I'm out and about at different stores and stuff, and no one has ever seen me react that way. So yeah, more mad at less. Real ones don't roll in deep. True Tracy. Yeah, Teresa. So you going live tonight, Tracy? Tracy's pieces in Tracy, you was singing that song. You was like, Tracy's it's my birthday. Child, I was at work jamming off of you. I mean, you done wrote a whole damn song, Tracy. I was at work. I was jamming. Okay. I need to go back and record that and put a beat behind it. It was so funny. Tracy was getting down, girl. When you be doing them off the topic freestyles, they be funny as hell. Cause Tracy got a man at home. Bump bump. Oh my God. And the funny thing is, Tracy, you can't sing. And I know I'm not the best either, but you worse than me. That'd be so funny when you be trying to say, I'm telling you, child, oh my God, I be getting my life. Oh my God. And people be telling you to sing in the chat. I just be dying laughing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, that song stays in your head. Oh my God. It is so funny. Oh my God. My part is when she said, Oh Lord, child. I be at work crying, laughing, watching you, Tracy, when you be singing. She said, I know I can't sing, boo. That would make it so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. That singing take me out, Tracy. I'm telling you. And you would think that not that you're the bad or the bad a bad singer, but you would think that people would be like, no, Tracy, don't sing. Literally, I cut the daggone phone up. If I'm listening to my on it on if I'm listening to you on my TV, I cut the TV up and everything. That's how funny it is. I be here just jamming like it's a real damn song. It's so funny. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Woo. I tell you. Oh, Teresa, you was funny. That's why people just be hating on you, Teresa. But you're a good entertainer, though. You're a good entertainer. And then the thing about you, Teresa, is that you're a good entertainer without even trying. And I think that's why people are so jealous because they have to come on here and they have to try so hard that they just don't have it. They don't have it. Y'all gotta excuse my voice is acting up. But they just don't have what you have when you just come on camera and just be you and it's just funny. So I think that's why a lot of people is jealous. Cause I just be watching, I just don't be seeing what all the fuss is about. I'm like, what is wrong with people? So yeah, so you just keep on being you, girl. Hey, Deanna. Lord, Deanna, what I'm gonna do with you, Deanna? Oh my God. Woo! Lord, Deanna, child, I'm never gonna get on your bad side, honey, because Lord, you been a child, you can cuss me out to child, Lord. I think I might even cry if Deanna curse me out. Child, after I get through crying, don't worry, I'm coming back, Deanna, so you better be ready. Cause Deanna, boy, you be hurting some feelings. I be like, good Lord. Child, you ain't do nothing, Deanna. Just you, child. When you getting ready to tell a person off, honey, you can hurt some feelings, girl. Child, I be here for it too, child. I be having it live, and when I'm coming home from work, I play your video, child. Have it live. I be like, oh my God. I said, VS done hurt some feelings, honey. Child. Say you ain't gonna stop. No, you ain't gonna stop either. Yes, I will. I'll get bored after a while. I get bored. Mm, I tell you, Deanna, what I'm gonna do with you? WGQs is in the building. Oh my God, I'm doing fine. Thank you, Designs by V. I'm doing fine. Oh yeah, boy. When they call for smoke, child. Deanna be here for the smoke. She be up early in the morning and she be like, I don't know y'all ain't sitting up in here looking at me. I got 30 haters on the line. Y'all motherfucking asses is sitting up in here watching me and y'all ain't gonna give me no damn likes in my life. I be saying, Lord, y'all motherfucking asses up in here watching me. All 30 of y'all. It start off with like 30, then it get up to like 300. I got 200 haters in here watching me. I be like, this woman. Between Teresa's singing Deanna and her accent, y'all kill me. I'm telling y'all, y'all help me get through the day. Woo. Yeah, child. That's how much I be listening to Deanna. I almost got that accent down, Deanna. You sitting up here ordering my shit. You ain't have to order. Nobody told you to give me money for my damn birthday. Oh, God. Sitting over there looking like a whole damn ostrich. I said, all right. Sitting over there looking like a whole damn ostrich. Fuck you. Ooh. Yeah, Deanna. Mm-mm-mm. I'm going to have that accent down, Deanna. You'll see. Mm. All right, Deanna, where you at? You still in the chat, Deanna? Are you going to Vegas or what? Inquiring minds want to know. Are you going to Vegas or what, Deanna Irvin? Where you getting your ticket? Where you going? You gonna pass? You gonna have your own meet and greet? What you gonna do? Whew, I tell you. Mm-mm. Out of that computer box. mm. All right, well, that's good, Deanna. Let me give you a hand clap. All right, Deanna. You better go to Vegas, Deanna, and you better wobble your ass off, okay, Deanna? You better wobble, 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 okay? You'll be over in Shelly's comment section. I was hollering. Child, Deanna will show up to your place, to your chat, and she be ready, okay? I was saying to myself, I'm going to give you battle chatress, okay? I'm not the battle chatress anymore. I'm going to hand you over that title, Deanna. You are the new battle chatress. Okay. Okay. Now, let me tell you, Carrie C. So I was going to Vegas, but one thing I don't like to do, I don't like to pay for tickets and stuff early. I just don't like to do nothing early, especially a year in advance with people I don't know, and I don't like tension. I'm real funny with energy and all this kind of stuff, so I'm still kind of waiting. But I had planned on going to the Vegas trip, but we'll see. Oh, Deanna says she's promoting for it. Okay. Hey, Nicole in chat. Hey, Nihar. Yeah, that's true. So, and this just doesn't have anything to do with the Vegas in general. It just has something to do with just me in general. Because anything can happen. So I don't like to be presumptuous. Who going to Wiley meet and greet? I don't know anybody going to Wiley's meet and greet. I was promoting my merch in Shelly chat. I meant, oh, okay. He's having his meet and greet in Texas. Texas been having a whole lot of negative publicity with all them police killing people, people killing each other. I don't know if I'm going to no daggone Texas. I don't know if I'm going to Texas, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, a lot can happen in a week. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't be rushing to do things on YouTube. So things go awry real quickly on YouTube. And you know remember what had happened with Kwani had paid her money and she thought she was going and she was happy and then all that stuff happened. and they refunded her money back. So shoot, I'll just wait. I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna be facetious. I'm gonna wait. Okay. No. Mm, that's right. I don't, I love Kwani. Shout out to Kwani, but Kwani was going and everything. Something happened and they sent the money back. So, So I'll wait the next year when all the smoke is clear and everything, and there's good vibes flowing and all that kind of stuff. Cause I don't want to get no, I don't want nobody to refund my money back. So yeah, so that's just how I feel about that. Tracy's got a man at home. Bump. mm, yep. So my son said he was in Walmart and said people going crazy in Walmart trying to get their food for tomorrow so they can cook. I already got all I'm gonna get. I already got what I'm gonna get. I'm not buying anything else. Mmm. Trees is got a now I got the damn song in my head. I'm the one put it in my head. Now I'm gonna be singing it all night. Labby got a Eric at home. I don't know if what Live Babe got. Live Babe went off on her channel tonight. She went off. She was pissed off with Miss Olivia, and because I think I didn't hear Miss Olivia say she put a hex on Fire Babe, but Fire Babe said she put a hex on her, and said that's why she is always winning, honey. Because when people try to comfort her, she got God on her side. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody do nothing about to her. And they didn't try to do stuff to her in the past, and okay, Fire Babe, whatever. Fire Babe, you do stuff to your own self, so don't nobody have to do anything to you. That's how I see that. I wouldn't even waste my time asking God or karma or anything to come back for you, Fire Babe. You always mess your own self up, so that's how I feel with that. What did the Fire Babe said something about Tracy? That was Tracy's karma. I'm thinking about when you gonna get your karma, then all that stuff you done did since you done been online. What do you? I'll be listening to Fire Babe. Fire Babe just make me laugh with all her lies and all her deflecting. I wonder if Fire Babe ain't said nothing about cooking. Now she was sitting in the kitchen. I didn't see nothing on the stove. I didn't see no rolls. I didn't see. Don't look like she gonna do no cooking. Maybe she's going. She got a date. Maybe she gonna drop the child off and she gonna go. She going out to eat with a friend, a guy friend or something. I don't see her cooking. Mm-mm. I ain't hear her talk about Thanksgiving. If she did, I missed that part of the video. So, I know she was talking about Olivia put a hex on her. And she was using all this profanity. She was pissed off. She was cussing and everything. She was pissed off about that. Child. Fire Babe, nobody has to put a hex on you. You always end up messing yourself up sooner or later. So we don't nobody have to worry about you. Yeah, Olivia was crazy today. Got nothing in it. That stuff is gone. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart stuff is gone, honey. Yeah. Did she ever cook for Thanksgiving, Miss Nicole? Do Fire Babe ever cook? I don't know. The last thing I knew Fire Babe cooked was she said that she cooked some lobster and shrimp and baked the potato for her man. She had a man staying over that night, and he was sleeping behind her in a chair. And she said she had cooked him dinner, honey, and rocked him to sleep. And when I say rocked, I don't mean rock. I mean, they were doing the Watusi dance naked. So she was bragging about that. That's the last time I heard her ever cook anything. Be spaghetti and hot dog. I ain't never heard her cook nothing. And last night she gave the girl some cheese nips. I said she need to get off the line and cook the girl a whole daggone meal. Well, they got no furniture. And that what she need to be cooking for Princess. Cook her a whole meal. Shoot, when you got young children at 7 or 8 years old, Thanksgiving can be fun. You can cook with the kids. They can help you stuff the turkey and help you cook. If you got a daughter, you can teach her how to cook, all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know what she doing with little princess over there. So, Deanna, you going live tonight? Deanna, you when you was doing the wobble, girl, you were doing it too smooth, Deanna. I like when I do the wobble, I be bouncing, girl. I be shaking, I be wobble, baby, wobble, baby. I mean, I be getting down when I do the wobble. Okay, I breaks it down to the floor and everything, Deanna. Deanna, you were too smooth, girl. You were too smooth. If you lived here and you was doing the wobble here, girl, I don't know. You doing the what? You, child. You got to put some bounce in it, Deanna. You should have been bouncing, girl, when you were doing the wobble. You were just doing it all smooth, child. And can't make her into a housewife. That's right, Tracy. Yeah, Fire Babe would keep a man if she knew how to cook. You gotta feed that man. She feed now. Now, I mean, let's keep it real now. When a man comes stay over your house and you feeding him shrimp and lobster, we all know that's a thought dinner. That's not a dinner that you cook for a man that you want the man to come back. Let's just keep it real. I'm not, if a man comes stay with me, I'm not cooking no damn lobster and shrimp and all of that. I am the prize, okay? I'm not cooking him no mess like that. And if I'm gonna cook something like that, he done must have had to bought me a piece of jewelry or something. And for me to go out my way and cook him a lobster and all this stuff. Child, no. He gonna have to buy me a piece of jewelry. I'ma been and had to meet his parents, stuff like that. If I'm gonna be cooking you some damn lobster and steak and all that, no. That's a thought dinner. That's a dinner. You trying to impress a man, and all he want is to eat your dinner and have sex with you. That's just keep it real. That is the real truth when you make a meal like that for a man. Kara said my daughter's cooking. Thank God. Yeah, so y'all young people out there, don't be cooking no thought dinners like that for your man. Don't be cooking no steak and shrimp and lobster and all that kind of stuff for somebody that's coming to your house and you trying to impress him. If he coming to your house, he better be worth it to come to your house for real. Do not be cooking no stuff like that for no man that's coming to your house. Mm-mm. She bought it with food stamp. What in the world Tracy talking about? Yeah, she swear I don't know how to cook. Yeah, just let people think what they want to think. Nah, if a man come into my house and he not getting no stuff like that, that's a thought dinner to me. No. Mm-mm. And if I'm gonna cook something like that, I'm gonna be wearing a piece of jewelry. He gonna been and took me shopping. I'm gonna been and met his parents. It's have to be something like that. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. So that man probably came over there, ate that dinner, had did what he had to do with her, and he ain't been back no more. So, now, Fire Baby, you say you all of this and that, honey, and you got the nice body and everything. Then where is your man? Where is your man? That's what we all want to know. And you always talking about you got all these numbers in your doggone chat, honey. We all know that you don't really care about those numbers in your chat. What you really care about is having a man in that apartment. Where he at, you can't get him. Especially if you cooking thought dinners. I told you, You need to come over here and listen to me when I be doing my numerology. I be giving you some good advice. You just don't listen. If you would listen to me, you would have a man. And the reason why I ain't got one is because I don't want one. But if I really wanted one, I know how to get one. Shoot. Hey, Gigi. That's right, Teresa. Teresa, you don't be cooking no thought dinners, do you, Teresa? No daggone lobster and all this mess. Child, no. Mm-mm. Hey, I'm not cooking no dinner like that. And when you cook a dinner like that for a man, honey, that dinner, what that dinner says to me, see, this is what we used to do in Richmond. Excuse me, y'all. See, these men in Richmond, what they would do, y'all, when they want to take you out on a date and they want to try to get some, they'll try to take you to Red Lobster. See, that's why I attribute uh, steak and lobster and shrimp with sex, because that's what they do here in Richmond. That's what they used to do. They be like, if you know you going out on a date and the man going to take you to Red Lobster, you already know that man gonna spend like $75 and he wants some. So that's why I don't cook no stuff like that, because if I met a man and he was like, well, Nicole, you want to cook dinner, and then if I say something about shrimp and lobster, he already think he gonna get some. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Nope. And shoot, and if you want to see if the man really like you, tell him you gonna make a pot of damn greens. I mean, a pot of beans with some neck bones in it and some biscuits or some cornbread. And if he leave, then he won't good for you. He ain't want nothing anyway. How about that? Tell him if he want to come to your damn house and you ain't met his parents and he ain't bought you no jewelry and he want to come over your house for dinner, you tell him you gonna cook him a pot of beans. How about that? Okay. And if he don't want no pot of beans, then we know the real tea. He just want to come over there to do you know what. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how you get rid of him real quick. Tell him you gonna cook him a pot of beans. If he leave, then that mean he cause a real man like beans. Okay. A real man that I know of that live in the South, they like some good eating, like beans and neck bones and smoked neck bones or smoked turkey. They like some real cooking with some gravy. They don't want no. You say you gonna cook some lobster. That just mean after that we gonna have you know what. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to teach y'all a little young girl something. Y'all little young women in the chat, do not be cooking these men no lobster and stuff. They ain't even worth it. Shoot. Please take no advice from this uninformed lady. Somebody said don't take no advice from this uninformed lady. Only thing she's correct about is make him prove himself before he gets anything, including Red Lobster. Well, let me tell you, Marlena Smith, I'm telling you about how the men do in Richmond. Now, you can say that's low tier. Well, I don't care if it's low tier, high tier, no tier. I don't care what you think it is. I'm telling you about the men here in Richmond. Now, so how am I going to be right on the second part and not right on the first part and be uninformed when I'm telling you this is my experience? So apparently I am informed because this is my experience of what the guys do here in Richmond. So your critique of my comment is wrong. Okay, Miss Marlena Smith. Tell me something, I'm uninformed. Child, how you going to be uninformed on an experience that you done had? You don't cook lobster or steam or shot or saute. Okay, beans and cornbread. That's right, Gigi. Cook that man some beans and cornbread. I bet you he leave. I bet you he leave. You cook him some beans and cornbread. See if he really like you, he'll stay. If he really like you, he'll stay. Oh, you said your intentions was pure. My intentions was pure. My intentions are not pure or anything. It has to do with some of these men here in Richmond. Yeah, Red Lobster is low tier, but that what I'm saying is the men. I'm telling you, the men here in Richmond, what they would do in the past is if they take you to Red Lobster, they think they're getting some. I'm not talking about my intentions because I'm not gonna be giving them none, and I'ma know if they say they're gonna take me to Red Lobster, that's what they want. So I'm not going to Red Lobster. How about that? See, I already know what's going on. I already know they trying to get in my draws. See, I already know. See, you understand what I'm saying, Miss Marlena Smith? Whether it's low tier, high tier, it don't make no difference. I'm just telling you what they do. Cause a man that really don't want to pay no $70 to $100 on no date for no food for real. If they don't really like you, they really rather take it to McDonald's. Let's keep it real. If we gonna be real or not. So if they don't really like you, they not spending no $100, and that's not even a lot of money. But if a man don't really like you, $100 is a lot for them to put out if they don't even really like you. Let's just keep it real. I would be insulted if they took me to Red Lobster, but I understand you don't understand. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Red Lobster is not really all of that for real, for real. But I'm just telling you what the men used to do. That's because you live in New York City. Oh my God. Well, shoot, since we talking about New York City, I like Chicago food better than I like New York City. That's all I gotta say for that. I like New York City. I like Chicago food better than I like New York City food. Mm, so yeah. So that's just what I contribute. I attribute. I keep saying the wrong word. I attribute to sex when you feed a man lobster and shrimp and all that. I think that means sex. That could be just my thinking is just So yeah, so I don't cook no man no stuff like that. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Now what time is it? Let's see. Oh, it's 12:20. So I'm gonna get off this phone with y'all. So Tracy, where you at? You going live, Tracy? Let me see. Black folks love Red Lobster, especially the biscuits. Hell, even she sure did that. That's true. Neha. Neha said black folks love Red Lobster. Yes, they do love Red Lobster. I haven't been. When the last time I was at Red Lobster? I've been this year. Red Lobster done went up on their prices, child. Hey, child, we ain't talking about nothing. We getting ready to get off the phone now. We talking about men, Red Lobster, Five Babe, Jay Wilson, Onsight April, Sean Bradley, Tracy, who's in the house, who's in the house. We've been talking about everything since we've been on here. Nicole, why can't we see you? Because I don't want to be on camera. If I don't go camera in the day, if I don't go live in the daytime, once I get home, I don't feel like, being on camera. I be lazy. I be comfortable. Mm. Oh, you said in a few hours. Oh my God, Tracy. Tracy, I be asleep. Oh my God, you really are a night owl. Mm. The cookies, that's it, and that's all. Red Lobster is cool. It's not considered special, especially if he trying. That what I know. Yeah, he not. Yeah, it's not special. But see, it's not special. But it just means that he's trying to get in your drawers. That's just what I attribute it to. I just, they think they trying to impress you because really they trying to get in your underwear. I don't know if you understand that. I'm gonna be asleep. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna catch Tracy live in the morning too, and she be singing her song, child. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get off the phone. Let me see. I'm gonna be asleep. So I'm gonna go. I had such a great time with y'all. I don't know what we accomplished with this live. We done been all over everywhere. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving. I'll probably do a live tomorrow before Thanksgiving and talk to y'all. If y'all go out of town, please be safe. If y'all get on the road, be safe out there. There's so many people gonna be on the road this year. So please be safe. I don't want to hear nothing bad about nobody in this lab. I want everybody to have a good Thanksgiving and drive safely and be with your families, okay? All right, Tracy, I'll be seeing you in the morning when I see you on your live, you and Deanna, all the other content creators that's in the building. Thank y'all for sitting here and listening to me for a whole hour or more. Yeah, hour. And 2 hours, and I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. My name is Nicole Tyler, and I'm out. Mwah, mwah.